Hello everybody, it's Andy from Andy's Yankees blog, also from Team Yankee Global on Facebook, and hello also to people who subscribe to me on YouTube or are just watching this on YouTube. If you're not on our Facebook group, Team Yankee Global, please come and join us. You should be able to find us quite easily. We've got a very friendly worldwide community on there with people from USA, UK, all parts of Europe, Australia. Really is quite a good and lovely place to hang out with people from all over the world. So hope to see you on there. What I'm doing this time around is going through some of my Christmas burn plans. I did a written blog last year, which was basically a day-by-day planner of getting through all my Christmas scents in the build-up to Christmas Day. I enjoyed it, and a couple of people seem to enjoy it. I know I'm a bit sad doing that kind of thing, but I'm going to do the same again this year. I've got a few more scents. I've actually got, I think, 36 scents. They're not all in the festive range, but they're ones that I'm going to burn at least one time between kind of the 1st of December and Christmas Day to get through them all to give a real ridiculous festive aroma and atmosphere to the house. So that's what I plan to do. So I thought this time around I'd do it on video rather than a written blog to make it a bit more fun, and I can talk you through the fragrances. Over here, it's a cold, wet, rainy November day at the moment, so I've got the absolutely beautiful, very strong, watery, aftershavey notes of November rain burning there. I know that's kind of popular. I don't understand why Yankee Candle got rid of November rain after just one season in Europe. I guess sales rule all, and it didn't sell well, but there's a couple of other ones, certainly from like the Facebook group and Twitter and stuff, where that didn't seem as popular as this one, but I guess if it didn't sell, Yankee got rid of it. I know you can still get it in the USA, but love November rain. It's really like a bold, rainy, lovely day, and that's what it's doing outside the window too. Anyway, I'm here to talk about Christmas. So basically, I'm going to go through, this is part one of I think 3, scents I'm going to be burning this Christmas in date order, and here we go, on video. Let's kick off. So basically the way I do this is weekends and every day that I've got a day off. I've got a couple of days off this Christmas season, days for me to go into my Christmas planner. So working weekdays and stuff like that, I can burn whatever I want. And also some of these days I may have things planned. I do get the very odd rare social engagement, not that many, because I'd rather stay home and burn my Yankees. But yeah, so we'll take it as it goes. Let's start then. So Saturday the 6th of December is the first Saturday I'm off Christmas. I've only got 2 in here at the moment, and I'm starting with Christmas cupcake. There we go, there's Christmas cupcake for you. I love the picture on this one. Really, really nice. And the scent, Christmas cupcake, think vanilla cupcake, very, very much like that. Possibly has a slightly frosted topping to it, but very, very much like vanilla cupcake. Like it, Christmas cupcake. There's not much on that. Okay, next one. So that will be followed in the evening that day by sugared apple. Now, we love sugared apple. We've only got this one jar. We've got loads of photos. We must get some more because we love it so much. Oh, God. This was the first Yankee Candle I properly ever bought. I say properly, actually, sort of went to a shop in a sale looking to buy a Yankee Candle, and it was 2 years ago now, just after Christmas, and it always takes me back to the Christmas season. It's rich sugar with I don't know what that really strong note is in there. I don't think it's green, but it's like a really robust, bold, might be the apple, but it's got a lot going on in there. Really, really love sugared apple. It's quite hard to describe. It's a wow fragrance. It's lovely and strong. So that's that one. Okay, Sunday the 7th of December, I plan to wake up in the morning and put on sparkling cinnamon. Sparkling cinnamon has retired now, I think, in the UK. Sparkling cinnamon, it's very nice. It's a cinnamon fragrance. You kind of know what Yankee cinnamon fragrances are like. It's a bit like Home Sweet Home Light. It's softer and slightly sweeter than Home Sweet Home, so that gives it, I suppose, a little festive twist, and it's got some lovely snowflakes and stuff around the jar. So yeah, it's quite pretty. So that's sparkling cinnamon. That will be followed by, some of these may change again depending on the weather, but Snow in Love. There we go, Snow in Love. Oh God, I love Snow in Love. It's the most perfumed, elegant, sweet fragrance. It's got all sorts of stuff in there. I'm really not very good at picking out notes. I know people keep telling me I'm a Yankee expert, but I'm not, because I find it very hard to pick up the notes. Quite often it's my wife telling me, oh, that's got that in there, that's got that in there. But Snow in Love is just the most beautiful, perfumed, sweet cacophony. Real fantasy fragrance, that one. So excited and looking forward to burning that, as I always am. After Snow in Love, on the evening, and a real evening bold fragrance for that Sunday will be Apple and Pine Needle. It's a love-hate fragrance, this one. I absolutely love it. This is one that will blow your walls down. It will fill your whole house. It's really strong. You can't really detect much apple in there. There's a slight sharpness to it, but it is full-on bold, 1000% in your face, pine with bits of apple and other stuff. Really, really, really strong and a quiet taste. I absolutely love it. My wife doesn't like it, so it's probably not too far off to say that this is quite a masculine fragrance, and maybe not one for some ladies that don't like really bold fragrances, as some of you don't like aftershave type ones. If you don't like things like salted caramel and other bolio fragrances, you might not like Apple and Pine Needle either. Okay, next one. I've got the day off on Friday the 12th of December, hooray. So I will be kicking the day off with Cinnamon Stick. Cinnamon Stick is another classic cinnamon. I really like this one, actually. It's a little bit different. It's kind of got it's got the cinnamon in there, but it's got a twist to it. It's pure cinnamon without it being twisted about. It's not that much like Home Sweet Home. I guess cinnamon sticks, it is like cinnamon sticks. So with Yankee, you pretty much can always get what the jar says is the fragrance. So that's really nice. So that's going to be a nice bold wake up for that day off I've got. Okay, into the afternoon that day, and it will be Christmas cookies. So as I get my afternoon tea out and my biscuits and whatever, I love Christmas cookie. It's like kind of like shortbready biscuits, or opening that box of Christmas biscuits, or if you're clever enough, we're not bakers, but if you bake your own cookies, that's what it's like. It's like lovely fresh smell of biscuits. So love Christmas cookie, who wouldn't? And then we go into the evening with the lovely, luscious, beautiful Mandarin Cranberry. Mandarin Cranberry is another heady one. It's if you've got the other cranberry scents, like I'm not too familiar with cranberry chutney, but cranberry pear is like really, really sweet. Mandarin Cranberry isn't. It's kind of very, very, very tart as well. The mandarins do win the battle in this one. And it's quite strong as well. If you've got this in a tart, I find it quite sickly in a tart. It actually, I have to kind of leave the room or whatever. But in a jar, it tempers the fragrance down a bit. It's strong, it's lovely, really nice. Probably my favourite cranberry scent that Yankee do, Mandarin Cranberry. Okay, can't see my November rain now, I'm covering it up, but there we go, where's November rain? There we are. Lovely. Okay, 3 more to go on this one. So we're into now, we're into the Saturday, 13th of December, and I'm going to wake up in the morning and have a lovely bashing of warm woolen mittens from the My Favourite Things range, much missed. People often say, will it come back? I don't think it will ever come back. And my reason for saying that, don't take this as gospel because it's only me surmising from what I've read online, is that the licence expired with the writers of My Favourite Things, the song, oh my god, is it Rodgers and Hammerstein? I don't know, you're going to flame me if I'm wrong. And that they didn't want to renew the licence and wouldn't renew the licence. So Yankee may never get the opportunity back to re-release My Favourite Things, so they're literally a one-off, but it's not going to stop me burning them. Candles are for burning. And warm woolen mittens, wow, it's amazing. It's like a frosty, clean, definitely a morning fragrance, which is why I'm going to burn it in the morning. Frosty, clean, and it almost smells like, when you get your gloves and scarf and you just washed them or whatever, or got them out of the laundry. That's what it smells like, so it's quite lovely, and I'm quite looking forward to burning that one, I must say. And into the afternoon, it will be Macintosh Spice. I burnt this last week and it's incredible. Macintosh Spice. You think it just looks like apples and cinnamon on the jar, but there's a lot going on in there. It's really a beautiful fragrance. It is spiced apple, but there's some kind of perfumey notes and stuff going on there as well. It's really lovely. I really, really like Macintosh Spice, and it's a good one for clearing the senses as well, because it's quite sharp. Maybe there's eucalyptus in there, that's why. I don't know. There's something like that in there, mentally eucalyptusy stuff that really kind of gives you a good bracing feel. And it's warming as well because of the apple and the spice. Really, really like Macintosh Spice. And last but not least, I featured this in my last video, I think, for that Saturday night will be hot buttered rum. Let me have another smell. I've not smelt this for a week or so. Oh, I love it. It's sweet and kind of butterscotch as well, but people say they can't smell the rum. It's kind of like, you know, like the rum in rum and raisin ice cream, that kind of smell. I can definitely smell that in there. So I love hot buttered rum. And that is part one of my Christmas burn planner that gets me through to Saturday the 13th of December inclusive. I will be back with part two soon. Thank you very much for watching and take care.